falls. This was on a real roof. You have a lot of shrapnel that then goes everywhere and breaks other pieces of stone. So this is going to be really interesting, but if you're going to be as close as TJ is, you should really sign away from it.
I'm going to turn this way.
Verbal signatures.
I got $5 million in GO.
Everybody watching out there, we're shooting hail balls.
Are we ready?
Shooting hail balls at the slate. You ready for this?
TJ,
Let's go.
are you serious?
Yep.
You're going to sit like that?
Let's go.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Did it survive?
Tell me about that. Tell me about that.
So we're looking at probably about 90 to 100 miles an hour right there. And we're going to take a look at Johnson X, see what he has to say right here. How are we feeling over here, John?
I think we need to go
The
bigger.
ball was too soft.
Oh, man.
I really do think that. I mean, look at how
snowball.
it wasn't very
here.
clear, and I
What do
feel
you
like
think here?
there was a lot that was stuck to it.
Yeah, I think that was a snowball.
So this is the tax guy.
Let's get another one on there.
This is a tax guy.
This guy will save you some money.
Wait a second. I got a question for him.
Yeah.
Question for the tax guy.
Obviously, you want people to hire you. Just for everybody watching, like, what's maybe one of the most common things a business owner just misses or forgets or doesn't think to do? Like, what's just one little common nugget? Like, what's something simple?
Yeah. So the question was, what's something common that business owners miss on their taxes? Well, a lot of people don't realize that you can rent your home to your business. The 14-day rental rule. I'll tell you, a lot of people do that wrong though, and they undervalue. I have a methodology that teaches you how to capture that the most value for that.
Yeah.
So
Huge.
Yeah.
another thing is the websites. Like that, I tell people, if your website is ADA compliant, that gives you a tax credit of up to $5,000. So
Put it right on.
Two big things right there if you guys are watching. If you need help with your taxes, Chris Middleton, website?
tax reduction university.com /WGR. So
World's greatest roofer.
TJ.
You have a 2x4 or something?
Thank you for being one of my
Over there,
sponsors.
right there.
The shrapnel
Yeah.
comes right
Yeah,
here.
I got
like,
I had some screws.
So thank you for that answer because I feel like, one of the challenges
Hey, this is the world's greatest roofer right
a lot
here.
of
Right
folks
here.
go into entry and then
Let's
there's
go.
the
We are right here getting ready to shoot some hail balls, I
at the end
think.
of the year
Gotta
or
get
the
some
end of
lights
the
in
first
there.
year, stuff like that. So
Let's like it up.
details like that.
Share it with your friends because this is going to be really, really awesome. What do you think here, Michael Stearns? What's getting ready to happen here? Let's get the play-by-play.
Well, we're gonna shoot some ice at shit. I am simultaneous live, so we'll do the live by live.
So we're live on live? Live on live?
That's right.
You live, I'm live?
So we're gonna get some ice.
Okay.
We're gonna get some compressed air,
Okay.
and then we're gonna hopefully. I want to see something shatter. I want to see something shatter. I don't think Slate's
So
gonna
we're
shatter.
some slate here. Shatter some daggone slate here.
I'm pessimistic that it's gonna happen, but it would be dope if it did.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see what happens.
So I found
What's gonna be the mile per hour?
consulting. It's at 5,000.
We're going
70 miles per hour.
What's
So
5,000?
we're watching. We're getting ready to put in 70.
Let's see the snowball.
That's Christmas. Like that's a ton of money.
2 1/4.
This is 2 1/4.
I took 5 kids to Disney World. I know that that's a quarter of a trip to Disney World. You're not even like you're preaching to the choir here at this point.
This is gonna
But
money's money.
It's going to be fun. We're going to shoot.
what did you say earlier? Like I think it was you that was saying, do the thing that you do best, and then you want to hire out the rest, right? Like
Sure, I'll take credit.
I can't remember if you or somebody in the room said that at this point. So like, you gotta understand we're gonna hire out the professionals.
It's actually a shit show right now because
shit show.
we're
I
shooting.
value having a good.
At least it wasn't a shit
called?
show all day.
Construction.
This is the shit.
You gotta
All right.
Let's hear about it.
Shit. We got some cool shit.
Cool shit.
That's some bullshit.
Look at this shit we're doing.
Look at all this shit over here.
Look at this shit.
Hey, so Matt, give us a rundown. What we got going on this one right here, brother?
All right, so we're going to try to hit the leading edge, the bottom edge of the exposure of this slate. For Euroshield rep Leslie has played that yeah, is going to break if we don't. Plus,
Leslie, are you putting your name behind this break right here?
Yeah.
Is it gonna break?
Yeah, is it gonna break?
What's the guess? What's the guess?
What are we at?
Money on ad
What's
spend,
the comments there?
and if
Come
you
on.
can make your ad
Comment
spend,
likes.
88
Ooh.
compliant.
Leslie says that it's gonna break.
We've got a commitment that the slate will break.
$5,000 for your credit.
No problem, anytime.
All right.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
Anybody on there?
Yeah. 2.
Okay.
Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
Well, the ice broke.
Oh, it broke.
It broke the corner.
It broke the corner.
It broke the corner.
It definitely broke the corner.
And their word is good, folks. For all y'all watching. Leslie is the realist.
Hey, here we go. We can see it right here, everybody.
All right, so we're shooting.
Hold this
day.
up.
Right
Take
here.
this.
I want to hit right here.
Broke.
If we hit right there, we're going to have a hole in it right there.
Yeah.
Aim for that
I would
spot.
agree with you.
Sheesh.
Here's a little fun fact for this too, right? When you are evaluating these for hail damage, right? Hey, so anybody that's not familiar with slate, I'll give you one slate nugget when you're doing your inspections.
Share it up. Like
You
it
can
up.
usually see the weathering difference on slate. The slate's been on the system for a long time. So fresh chips, you can kind of see the weathering difference. You won't see it on this, but like if you had cracks like this and the staining was the exact same right here, that's like 10, it's old hail, right? But if you get fresh chips on an old slate system that's 30, 40, 50 years old, it's got a little bit of coloration change to it, and then that fresh chip, you'll see right behind it, just the weathering difference. There's no weathering to the slate behind it. So when you're inspecting slate systems, that's one of the valuable things to look for on hail, is just what's the weathering difference, because it really helps you have an advantage when you're talking about, hey, this is new hail versus old hail with a adjuster or engineer or anything like that. Try and look for that weathering difference there. So.
Nick, Austin, Mike, what up? Austin, put it on someone's back and send it. Different one. Guys, make sure you like, drop your comments below. We're doing a lot of cool shit here.
We're moving this one too, Matt.
Okay, so we moved it up just a little bit. We're still going to hit directly between the two slate shingles tiles. I call them tiles. They're slate shingles.
Shingles, I would say.
Yeah. And I think, honestly, I still want to go a little bit higher than that. I want to hit right above the top.
Why are we aiming right in the middle of that?
We're doing what Matt wants to do. He wants to break this in.
Yes, we are.
Put a hole in it.
Matt wants to do. Matt is setting the rules here.
Yeah.
Matt, he says
I'm
no.
going to do what I want to do.
No bull today.
What's up, Vanessa? Welcome.
Who put you in charge?
Come on.
charge?
Where are we at on the PSI side? Whoa, 76?
We got an authoritative tug of war going on between John and Matt.
Oh, Matt wins.
Matt wins.
He wins the beard competition, so he auto wins. This is five days growth, y'all.
All right, well, you see 5 days.
This is pretty pathetic here.
John concedes to Matt on the beard front.
Gotta like it up so that people can see this.
About to load up the cannon.
Amazing.
75? 70? 70 PSI?
Where's my red dot?
Share it with your friends. Like it up. What do you think, TJ? Let's talk about
Welcome, Bruce. Bruce, say hi to Leslie with Euroshield.
Hell gun in my dreams. And a tax guy.
With the tax guy, yeah. That's a weird.
If you need some good tax Chris Middleton. What's your website?
TaxReductionUniversity.com/W.
What up, Chad? Welcome, my guy.
There's a link there you can sign
We're gonna shoot some more hail here. Yeah, hit the hearts. Erica, welcome.
We have two experts that are at the very end right here. John.
We're here with Patrick Carr. We got Leslie with Euroshield. We got the world's greatest
Give us some
roofer.
commentary down at the 18th hole.
So he's lined up. So we should golf commentary this, right? Like, lots of pressure on this final shot here.
Did he get it in the crowd?
He's been struggling all day, but he has a chance to make it
It all
up right
comes
now.
down to this right here.
It's one behind.
He's missed this putt before.
Matt's getting focused, locking in.
You need the hammer?
Where's David with the rubber hammer?
Just tap it in.
Oh, there he is.
All right, ready?
Here we go.
Eyes back.
3, 2, 1. Just kidding.
We've all been there, man.
Block out. Block out, tag out. Let's go.
Really high up. Hang
Take a
on.
moment and adjust the putt again.
Hey, Matita.
Sometimes you got to step away from the tee box, folks. Reset.
All right, hold up.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
Yeah, oh God.
Man.
Yeah, that got me.
Looks
That's
like
what I wanted right there. Look at
good
that.
news is I cut my eye,
So, no.
They got my
Oh
hand.
my
but the
gosh.
slate
John,
was not
that's
That's what
unscathed.
you're looking for on
because the
slick,
A little
guys.
bit of damage.
This is where a roof like this would break down, though, correct?
Snow and slate.
One of the big distinctions.
We'll get up here in
is
just a second.
a
Check it.
direct center hit versus an edge hit. But the reality is hail
Look at
doesn't
that.
discriminate. It doesn't hit the center of
No
the
discrimination
tile
with
all the
hail.
time, so it's going to hit in a variety of different places.
Look
Right,
at that.
but the beauty of this, anytime you're doing this in your inspections, it tells a true story. Because now instead of just an edge hit, which could have been somebody walking up the roof to do something, right?
Sure.
And chipped off a corner.
What
Now
up,
you have
Tim?
This perfectly round shape between the two, and ideally you've got some cracks between. Yeah. So overall, just that's it, man. Again, it's a weaker part, it's a susceptible part, but it tells a true story. And that's what we want. We want to tell a true story. Meanwhile, it shot a nail into my hip. Oh yeah.
Wow.
So like it up, Sharon. You got
That is a great time lapse right there.
Send that to me anyway.
All right, what are we shooting next, guys? Is it time for Euroshield?
Should we do some tile?
I need somebody's help.
Looks like we're gonna go with some tile here.
All right, watch your nails.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to help carry this safely.
Okay. There's no way to grab it.
You want tile here? Oh, tile's gonna be.
Which should we?
You know how bad I
TJ, you
wanna
gotta
stay
swing
with
around.
tiles is?
Should we hit the barrel or the flat side?
You guys look great doing that.
You
Just
swing
keep
that
up the
way.
Hard work. Yep, just lift, guys.
Yeah, well, you guys were at the.
Hey Patrick, can we borrow your biceps?
No, I'm good, guys. I'm commentating over here.
No, it's gonna.
Yeah, it's not gonna go all the way across though.
Get one side up.
We are.
This is the Euroshield here. Very interesting product.
Tip the side even.
What you want to do is, this is the best way that we can go ahead and test it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit there.
We got our crew working the install.
Hey, can somebody get me my drink?
So he's parched.
I'm doing it right here. I mean, now granted, you're way harder than I am. Is it awkward that he dreams about me and you and I share drinks? Or no? Okay, cool. Who is he? TJ. What's that? He was like, "Is it about a drink?"
Right, Tim? It's dope.
Do you want to share too? Do you want to share a cocktail? All right, which one do you want to shoot first?
Go flat first.
What are you going for? Dead center, on an edge?
Like just above the first layer.
Right here?
Like yeah, where the void would be. Right.
So right now we're aiming.
Everybody say what's up to Ty behind the tool belt.
Tie over there.
Ty is tired.
And Mrs. Stearns.
Are you
Hey.
tired? Right here.
Huh?
No, are you tired? I said, are you tired? You gotta hit some lights in there and share it with your friends. We're getting ready to.
Ty made the trip overnight, took the red eye to make sure he was here so that we can make the event possible with the streaming for everybody. So big shout out to Ty.
You gotta like it. You gotta let everybody know.
So Patrick,
Yep.
while they're getting ready to shoot the shit, I wanted to shoot the shit a little bit about IRS.
Okay, tell me about it.
So a lot of people are worried, you know, there's 84,000 IRS agents that are being hired, right? So what's that going to do to your audit?
I would use an actual. That is a 76 rail.
Ty, Tim Brown said, what's up? Hey. Yeah, where you at, Tim? Where you at? Just so y'all know, I almost broke my neck slipping on these here. What do you call these, Ty? Carpet dolly. Almost ended the live and my life. So here we are. All right, and we've got our first bloodshed, folks.
Which you shouldn't be wearing after September 1st anyway, but still.
Labor Day, right?
What's our PSI on this one, buddy? 70.
70 psi.
He's trying to bust.
So give me a quick winner. What are we hitting it with here? We got tile, is flat tile.
Yeah. So this is a concrete flat tile.
Like and comment underneath.
It's a bit underexposed, to be honest. It's not really installed correctly.
What y'all
And it
think?
is
The hail gonna
nailed
damage it?
to Battens, which
Drop it in the
like
comments.
It depends on what area of the country you're in.
John, Tim
We're gonna
Brown
hit
says
it
you're a
in areas
legend.
where there is nothing
Tim Brown.
We're gonna hit it in the very center of the tile. I don't think it's gonna break.
You don't think it's gonna break? Listen,
I agree with them. I'm not
Hit
gonna
the
fight.
edge of it. it might get
I think it's gonna break because it's on the backing right now.
Humbly, of course. Yeah.
John,
There you go.
what do you think? We got a break here coming or what, brother?
Tim says it's gonna be fucked.
At 70, what are we
70.
getting? 98 miles an hour at 70?
Yeah. Well, no, more.
I'd say so.
We're gonna break.
You heard it here first. John says we're getting a break. Tim says it's fucked. Oh, that'll be a first.
That is not our special. That is not our special.
This is
John, Tim said after you do the Mission Control podcast with me to hop on his podcast with him.
Hey,
You
man.
guys get a good image of that before we hit it for you.
Plenty for you. Take one. I got a backup when you need it, bud.
Cool. Thank you.
Tim, are you gonna be in Texas?
You gonna be in Texas, Tim?
Dallas, yeah.
Hey, Dallas, I'm trying to make that work to come down.
Or maybe if his baby's not born yet.
Flat tile.
is that flat?
Tile. It's just concrete tile.
Get back in there.
What's the age on that tile?
You're still shooting the shit.
We need a speed gun on the Canon. Yeah, we actually had one. I believe they took it off. It was having trouble registering, Erica.
I'm going
too
break on
fast.
this one.
Sounds like breaks the consensus. Anyone thinks it's gonna withstand the impact?
Crack, I would say.
Shit, meaning
All right, are we ready?
It's plus 600 on the odds.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, bloody hell.
Another false start. Another false start.
All right, so we're at 3, 2, 1 again. So
The devil's in the detail, folks.
3, 2, 1.
Oh.
And we go down to the hall for John with the commentary.
did not break.
So while this was a really good putt, it was ineffective overall. We're gonna need to see him putt again here.
Wow.
Look at that. Pristine.
with Matt's balls is they're a little soft.
Oh.
hail's too soft.
Not every piece of hail is the same.
We need a recount.
You can get a variety of different densities, and this is one of the challenges with hail cannons is are you really checking the density of the stone you're shooting, how much oxygen is in that actual hailstone? Is it perfectly clear? Is it solid? Is it hard? Is it white? 50%? So that does make it a bit of an anomaly. That's not what you get with pure consistency of this process, but that's also not what you get in a real good storm application. You don't get perfectly hard hail.
Oh,
perfectly
damn.
round hail all the time. You don't get perfectly solid. You just don't get all of that. You don't always get wind driven. Sometimes you get straight down drop.
That's some cool shit.
You know, this test is fun
right
because
there,
we get to see.
Look how cool that
We're
is.
taking ice balls
Look
out
how
of
cool
the
that
freezer
is.
that only froze
If you
at a
like
certain
it, you gotta hit some
temperature.
likes on that.
So we only have one temperature.
comment,
We have them
share.
out in the room for a minute, 2 minutes before we fire the next one. So we've got a very limited span of what type of hail that we are simulating in this process. But hail can be so broad in what it does that, okay, great, this one held up in that particular scenario. But if that hail is more dense,
You go
What's up, Dustin? How's it going, brother? Good to see you join.
And seeing if we can break some roof tiles. That last one was at 70 PSI, is that correct? I think at the 50 PSI it was going.
We're setting up. Not sure what we're shooting next. Are we doing a redo? We're gonna do a redo.
so if you have a diversity of size of hail,
We're gonna try to prove a point here.
and if you have a diversity of location,
Go in the, yeah, all the way down. Let's put this attach to this. Let's just see how low it'll go.
shooting just the dead center of this thing is,
We're
again,
gonna
it's
end
a
this
great
here,
test,
but it's
it
been a
doesn't
lot of
fully
fun here
simulate
in
the actual
New
storm.
Smyrna Beach,
Because
Florida.
if this was a sustained storm for 2 to 5 minutes, just getting
Tax Reduction
over and over
University.com
again with a variety of size hails, the center, edge, bottom, seams, everything.
World's greatest
You're gonna
roofer.
get different
So thank
results
you,
than us
TJ
shooting
McCormick,
one piece of hail.
having me on.
Appreciate the love, Tim. Everyone else in here, be sure to keep hitting that heart.
The whole entire road may be great.
Show the live some love so Facebook's algorithm can do the work and get us some more people in here to see the cool shit that we're doing.
Wait,
Do
I need a
it.
specimen in the tube. Hang on.
Appreciate it, Vanessa.
I'm shooting blanks right now.
Good looking out.
Story of my life.
All right.
Life anyway, so.
Hell's loaded.
All right, so we're shooting hail into things. Right?
Here we go.
We're shooting in the scene here. So I need everybody to comment down.
I'm risking my life for this live, guys.
Break this cloud down.
Keep mashing that
2
heart.
inch hailstone.
What's up, Erica?
All right, we're 70 psi. We should be throwing it at about 95 miles an hour. We're going to hit it directly on the overlap. There is a very thin part. There's a very thin part where it overlaps. That is its weakest point. It is the most likely place for it to break. Honestly, the most likely place would be at the very bottom right-hand corner of these, but I can't get this that low.
Okay.
So we're going to go right in the center of it.
Let's roll with it.
All right, ready?
Here we go.
70 psi.
POV Hell Cannon.
3, 2, 1.
They suddenly got
Look at the smoke.
So, yeah, right? Like, hang on, let me get around here.
Let's hear the commentary, John.
So we hit the seam on this one, right? I still don't see a break.
Yeah, neither do I.
So, again, we're dealing with a really controlled test. We have an ice ball that's at a set temperature because it's coming out of the same freezer. So we have set
I mean, the
temperature.
temperature of ice.
Well, it freezes at a certain point, right? But
Right.
what's the density of it? Like, how much oxygen is in it? How like, I'm looking at this right now, and that's pretty soft because, like, there's oxygen in that. So, what are we dealing with? But like you and I were already talking. If this thing got smoked for a duration of 2 minutes, 5 minutes of the sustained hail, will we have different results? That's probably so.
Yeah.
Right? But hey, this held up well.
Well, and
There
with
you
tile,
go.
it goes through freeze-thaw cycles.
Freeze-thaw cycles that
And
change the
so-
integrity of that overall.
Exactly.
Right?
This is brand new tile.
Brand new tile. It's just like the mod bit. The mod bit looked good on the surface because it's brand new. But if that thing sits and oxidizes and changes over time, over 10 years, if we
It's a
shot
tile,
that thing at
Tim.
10 years old, that's going to be different. If we shot this at 10 years old, it's going to be
It
different,
will
right?
because it's porous and it goes through.
I'm gonna ask you this question. Come on this side. I'm gonna do this right here for my show. When I turn around, I'm gonna do this camera right here for me. Because I have a question for you. Right here. So we do all these right here. Okay. My question for you is, we were just talking to John about it. You have one piece of hail sitting, but if you had 100 pieces or 1,000 and
John, what kind of tile was that?
there's be a difference in the. I guess what I'm saying is, I think it's
Whorl?
correct. It's not the same all the way through that piece of cement.
I don't know, Tim. I'm not a roofer. Let me consult with the roof gods. Doing my best, fellas. Bear with me.
Take your camp, for example. Even on a high-depth shingle where it's better condition, wherever you have an air gap behind and it has the opportunity to flex more when it's a brittle product, it's going to get
Tim, the kind of tile is donated.
because it hasn't been weathered. With a concrete tile, it is porous, so when it absorbs water and goes through freeze-thaw cycles, it does lose its integrity.
Now, so let me ask you that, as compared to something like Euroshield, which we talked about earlier, you talked about losing the integrity as it goes. That's something you guys solved with the Euroshield product, do I understand that correctly?
Yeah, it's something from a material difference point of view. Our advantage over a concrete tile is that we are a non-porous material where concrete tile is porous.
Understood. Exactly. So that's the point we want to try to get across is the consistency between a Euroshield versus cement tile. Is that the consistency of strength throughout the Euroshield tile is going to be substantially more consistent than would it be if you were using just concrete.
In particular, it's because it doesn't have the porosity, so this is absorbing the water, and what happens is when you're in an area that goes plus 32 centimeters, plus 32
Shout out to Matt.
all the time, integrity because that surface
Out here showing his ass.
originally just water which expands and breaks down the integrity of the water.
So now, correct. So because the porosity is made from, let's say tires, which is the main recycled tire, the main ingredient within the Euroshield. If you had that high porosity that you were talking about, when you were driving on the road, your tires would eventually get filled with water, and you wouldn't have tires for very long. That's the advantage of using the Euroshield product because it repels that water.
So with a product like ours, it's injection molded, and so it's very dense. It's a melted material that we are injecting in. Now, granted, that's the
For Tim.
some point too, as it's being cast. However, with an injection molded material being with the material being injected at high speed and the type of binders that are used, it's not something where it's got porosity like.
I understand that, absolutely. It makes sense to me. And I'm not very smart, so
You're smart enough, my friend. I don't know much about roofing, and I mean,
yeah, it makes sense to me. I'll tell you, it's a smart move to make is to get your taxes done and get it done early, and that's how we have Chris right here. All right?
So taxreductionuniversity.com
There we go.
/WGR, World's Greatest Roofer. There's a weekly Tax Tip Tuesday newsletter. So you're going to get weekly delivered to you if you sign up for that tax tips, because I hate year-end planning. I hate the tax planning at the year-end. You should be optimized on your taxes in January, February, March, and that's what my goal is to do, is to help you get optimized so you can, hey, I don't know, enjoy the holidays with your family.
That might be nice.
And not be-
Speaking of optimize, if you need SEO, I'm kidding. Yeah, 20, 30 more replacements a month.
Could you handle 20 to 30 different leads a month? Well, let me tell you, that's SIG marketing.
So how old is this tile?
What's up, Brian? What's up, Dana? Show some love. Hit that heart button. Send a bunch of hearts. We're about to load up the hail cannon to shoot at some more tile here.
This is going to be a fun thing. Yeah, considering we are here live in New Smyrna.
And coming soon,
Roofing ahead of the
we're going to have it blast the Euroshield.
All right, guys. I need to put
Do we want to
something like
angle
right
this just a
here.
little bit?
Blocked.
Actually, do we want to angle?
We got a little bit
this
of
and so
an
that-
issue here with the gap, posing a greater risk to the bystanders. Yeah. Verbal's binding, folks.
Especially because I'm.
Yeah, it looks great.
All right.
Words of affirmation with Patrick Carr, folks.
Here we go.
That's the only thing they asked us. 2.
1.
Frosty.
And we go down to the green for commentary.
I missed the shot. Not as bad as Matt misses the shots, but I missed the shot.
No, there's a break there.
Again, this is, but we're, Patrick, you gotta remember, we're dealing with brand new tile here.
This is brand new tile.
Brand new tile, one shot, not a sustained storm. So, but again, so cost-wise, what do you incur on a tile roof versus a Euroshield roof versus? There's a big jump between asphalt and tiles and Euroshield, stuff like that. When you're talking about the longevity of product, the color change, the fade, the differences, stuff like that.
How many feet per
The
second?
way they die in Euroshield,
70 psi.
the longevity of that product, the algae, there's just so many other components that are different from what tile Euroshield offers a completely different profile in that regard.
John, I'm looking at this completely.
But let's think about this. Let's say the only concern you had, first and foremost, was like, what's not going to break? Okay? Okay, I've some of the videos that she played earlier. I've had 5 roofs since 2009.
So this is
Okay?
what I
So now you finally find a product that's supposed to last you for 20 years, 30 years, 50 years, whatever it may be, because it's not going to break.
small amount,
Right? You're not
20
replacing
meters
5
of
roofs.
lateral or downward force.
Then you get into a different hierarchy of decision-making process. What's the color
Blowing winds. Yeah, you're
What's
talking
it going to do as
about
far as
blowing
algae?
winds.
It'd be really
What's it going to do if you're in northern markets? Snow, right? All the other components that exist in that install time frame. One of the beautiful things about the product is the install, right? And how strange that is. The weight load on the roof versus tile. You need from a framing standpoint. Maybe someone's got an asphalt roof product and they want a Euroshield. Can you even put this there? what makes its weight load based on its framing. In Florida, that may be different, but you got in my market in Indiana. Is it even framed? Is it even, yes, Matt, but not to you. Your part, Matt's excluded from all rhetorical questions. Oh. Is it even framed to handle that weight capacity? Because we don't change the weight capacity after accident. So there's a lot of little pieces that once you get to the point where it's like, all right, I have air product, or one chassis product, hailing business product, right? What are the other components? Then what's the new decision-making process once you're in the premium? Once you're in the product selection of that grade, what are the other factors that come into play? This Euroshield offers beauty. You'd be putting turbines in systems like this. You don't put them in the system. What are the differences in install timelines? Great, beautiful, held up. I don't dispute that. We're gonna fire it again. I said it'll hold up again. It's brand new. What is the overall project? The complexity, the longevity of it? What do you want? It's consumer, so there's a lot more decision.
Additional frame that can take on the weight.
These premium passes.
Something like a tile.
That's the way of looking at this is when you do go on the
Euroshield is one
you
of them.
see the damage that is visible.
Synthetic product.
Imagine the damage that has happened to that roof. We're seeing 98 miles an hour hit this without any, and we're seeing damage at that point. That means to me that
Live.
We're live.
Fire in the hole.
fire in the hole. There you go.
What PSI are we at?
I forgot to turn the valve off, so we're at 80.
Ooh, nice.
80?
Over 100 miles an hour on this one.
Right?
Going over 100 miles an hour on this shot.
This is a hurricane hail.
Yeah, this is going to be, this is
This might be tornadic hail. 3, 2, 1.
He liked it.
I don't see damn.
leave it a Euroshield on this one.
Sorry, what's that?
Because we're reading your commentary here.
There's a crack.
Oh, there is.
Yeah.
We got a
Right along the
crack.
tile.
Hit the heart for the cracks.
Right here.
Come on.
So it seems superficial right now.
Mash the heart.
Well, now it's not
That's
super,
invisible.
anything superficial
Right?
about
Like,
that one.
wait,
Yeah.
wait, let's take the adjuster approach. It seems like it's not really damaged.
Yeah.
But there is a crack right across here.
Yeah, so we hit right here, right above that crack. And it's honestly falling apart in my hands at this point.
It's crumbling, folks.
Yeah, I want to see the backside of it.
Oh my God, you're so strong.
Oh, wow.
Oh, there it is, right there. Get the close up on that. Hang on. Where's the live camera? Where's the stream?
Let's go.
That's a nice crack. Right across the back.
Commentary.
Right, so the impact was right here, and you can see it. Right, this is the crack right across it. And this is the backside of it.
There it is,
All
folks.
the way across. Alright, and this is brand new. This hasn't been sunned. This hasn't been oxidized. This has no weathering. Nothing's been
Mike.
Oh, look at that. It broke
I'm going to start this one over right now.
Boom, who wants the after shot? I finally chipped it off of there.
Let me see it.
Broke it in two.
All done. No, just so you guys don't think I'm
There we go.
Patrick Carr strong, I didn't rip this apart just on my.
Folks, this is Patrick Carr.
All looks. Just a tribal tats does it for me.
The tribal test.
I wasn't
You
sure
can actually see the
about how tough I was, so I got a tribal tat. They knew.
Show him the tat. There it is.
Funny story about it. I will say a funny story about this. So I went to go get this tattoo when I was 22, and I walked in the tattoo dealer, I'm like, parlor or whatever, and I was like, this is what I want. And the guy goes, we got a guy who specializes in that. And I'm like, oh, sure.
Yeah.
Little did I know, this is some new guy.
Yeah.
But look at
I mean, it's a dope tribal.
It's just a small hail impact right here.
No, the hail hit here.
Oh, I thought it hit right here.
No, it hit right above the crack. So if you look at this, now that we played with it even more, like it legit has an actual rounded out-ish section where it made the impact. So
Now,
The guys, can we turn around to the cameras? I'm sorry. Not these two. This one. Can we stand right here? Because I want to get mine on there. The recording. Both of you.
a month from now, that corner's going to be off.
Both cameras right here. These both.
A month from now, this corner's going to be off. And when it's off, then the adjuster's going to obviously say that it's football damage.
From walking over.
Right. It's gonna look exactly like football damage. I can be polite. We don't know that football damage is not as good.
Got it?
I shot the shit out of this shit.
Get him, Brody.
Who makes this?
Where's my drink? Oh, it's salty. Okay, got it.
All right, what are we shooting now? Take the tile out.
So I'm gonna drink one more drink and I'm gonna run it, and I'm gonna jump through the speed.
There's no one that's not waiting for Euroshield right now.
All right, guys, I think we're going to get to the Euroshield. So this stuff is made out of recycled tires. So Leslie, is it the recycled tires, the amount of rubber in the formula that makes it so resilient to weather?
Well, resilient to weather, we're resilient to weather really for two reasons. There's the hail, and yes, it's the rubber because it dissipates so much. And then also resilient to weather because it physically interlocks. So we're resilient to weather.
Very good. Hit the hearts, guys. That's value that Leslie's dropping for us. And we're going to see what the hail cannon does up against the Euroshield. I would help her screw this in, but I'm the least handy person, you know? So I'll stick to the computer stuff and let the craftsman handle this side of it.
Graphic design.
Yeah.
Toolbox? Oh, you mean...
They fell on the floor in front of us.
Oh, cool.
Shingle, that is a weaker portion to cause that damage.
Tim Brown's requesting some more David Summerly. Give the people what they want.
Give them what they
While it
want.
may look just like one, it's
They
all
want
the
this.
Austin, shut up.
It's everything that you don't
My buddy, I borrowed a drill from
angry.
one of our mutual friends, and
What's with
so
the
then
angry
bring it back.
faces? What's
Every
that
time
about?
somebody hits heart on the live broadcast right now, it turns to angry.
Oh, that's because they don't like you.
Well, no one likes me. That's no surprise. Why do you sound surprised? Well, that's right. The redheaded stepchild. Yeah.
It's the ginger in the
It's only the beard, though. It's guys. I'm not a ginger, right?
You're
This
ginger.
hair's not red. It turns red right about there.
Nah, you're ginger right here, bro.
Eyebrows not red. No, it's not. It's strawberry blonde.
Strawberry.
It's strawberry blonde, folks.
I do want
Same
you to tell
thing.
me this, okay?
But here's the
It is just because I do know we tax season while we're waiting. I know taxes are whatever.
It's the shit.
But it is important, all right?
We're all
Firstly,
sober.
you've
Willie
saved me
Italian.
money. You've helped my
Here we are
company
prepping
out.
the Euroshield.
Is it too late for people right now to get involved with you, to
Right here.
be able to save money
Hit
this
you up.
year and be able to get the help they need?
There's never a
Now,
better time
is this the
to talk
HP?
about saving money.
Okay.
So
this is the hail proof?
The bottom line is a lot of people say, oh, I'm going to need you in April, I'm going to need you in January. I say, you know, there's still stuff you can do retroactively like we do with you, but at the end of the day, now there's no time like the present. So get that taxreductionuniversity.com/WGR, World's Greatest Roofer. And there's a sign in, you'll get a weekly tax day, and there will be stuff that
You
put
pick.
up. So if you want
I don't get to say. I'm the manufacturer. You pick where you
You heard my guy Chris Middleton. You need some tax advice, hit him up. Never a bad time. Yesterday's history, tomorrow's a mystery. Today's a present. No time like today, folks.
Actually, semi-similar for this.
Did you get that from Cover Guy that looked at it?
Wherever it ends up, it ends up.
That's right.
Are we going like...
So Matt's trying to go worst case.
Go with God.
Worst case scenario.
We are going 120 PSI?
120 PSI?
I don't know if it'll get that.
Whoa. Let's give a fair test here.
I mean, that's the max.
But it kind of.
You're right, this week's
You want to see that?
Go to at least 85. If you shot other things at 85, go 85 plus.
I'm just ignoring the valve right now, just letting it continue to build.
Okay.
I mean, the suspense is building, the pressure is building, everything's building. I really have to part. We're gonna try. We're gonna hit the edge of the shingles. Shingles? Tiles? What do you call them?
Rubber shingles.
All right.
Roof coverings.
Shit on a shingle?
Roofing surface. Roofing.
It is.
That's great.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
That was good.
Premium roofing surface.
What I want to try to do is see if I can disengage the French cleat that's at the bottom.
This is the French cleat that he's talking about down here. This one allows the roof covering to interlock,
So let's.
creating the Euroshield.
One of the things I do like about someone like yourself and Michael as well, is
ready to turn off.
Flat roof side. You're willing to put your name behind it.
All right, so we are at like 80 to 85 psi here. We're climbing to 90,
You're here in
guys.
front of it. You're
We are
wearing the
climbing
shirt,
to 90 right
something
now.
to be said for this is your.
This is
task,
gonna be
you.
fun.
You put your name and
Let's
your
see what
reputation
happens
behind
here.
your product.
Matt, are you
I think it's
thirsty,
pretty damn
buddy?
Aggressive, if you ask me.
We do, and
What do you
also
think,
one of the
John? What's gonna
differences,
happen?
typically,
already know the
It's
answer.
Now
gonna
we're
stand
rating
the-
shingles
it's
based
gonna
on their
stand the
ability
test.
to withstand the hail impact.
It's
Let's
gonna stand the
rate
test.
John's drink.
but they're
Knock
not putting
the
anything
No, this is just
This is
green
green
spot.
spot.
That's not even the old fashioned.
This
This is one of the better Irish whiskeys.
The best? There you go.
Love the hat, buddy.
You heard it here first.
Products is a 2-inch diameter hail warranty, and it's a 50-year warranty. Yeah, no, actually, you're right, because what I said during the presentation is that our hail-proof products, we offer unlimited hail diameter for the first 20 years.
It's awesome that he's here
and after
supporting
that, it goes
Euroshield.
to
Thanks for supporting NTS.
Was it labor and material was the question?
Yeah, so our warranty starts as labor and all materials, all expense, and then goes to
Oh, you're good.
unlimited on our Euroshield products, so non-prorated through 50 years.
So labor and NDL for 50 years.
For 50 years, so between 0 and 5, it's everything. Dump fees, whatever, everything. So from that point through 50 years, it's 100% of the Euroshield material. We don't prorate that.
Got it. So it's a material only warranty after.
I want one.
That's fine.
You were mixed.
No. I don't find that aesthetically pleasing.
Bring a video in. My goal here is to disengage the seams. I don't think I can break through this.
Here we go.
No, we don't.
I don't think I'm going to be able to break through this. It's made of rubber. It's going to bounce back. I have shielding all around me, otherwise it'll probably hit me in the nuts. My goal is to hit this leading edge in order to try to disengage the French cleat, which is something that they have built into these. So I'm going to disengage the edge of this just so you can see. It's got these teeth at the bottom that go into a slot on the shingle below it, which is a French cleat system.
Doing
It
great.
provides a hell of a lot of wind resistance and some mat resistance, clearly.
Well, let's talk about why that resistance is. So if we can come over here for a second, because this is a unique thing about the Euroshield product is that when you do have the wind, it's not lifting it out; it's actually lifting it into the other shingle with the way you built this. Is that right?
It depends on which style it is. So,
Okay.
yeah, there's more than one thing that makes it very unique from a weathering point of view. We've talked about the rubber, the hail, the impact resistance, golf balls, hail, whatever it might be. But part of what also makes it very different is that it physically interlocks.
There it is.
And more people are affected by wind than hail in the grand scheme of things.
I would agree with you on that. 100%. You don't-
But
you
if
don't
hail does disengage the cleat, then it's, oh, bets off. Wind is just going to rip it right off the roof. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to break that seam.
So
I'm going to break it.
Thoughts?
Bring it!
Bring it.
here we go.
Love the
What's
confidence.
the PSI? What are we at? We're at 85 PSI. This is probably tornadic hail.
Tim, just shoot it.
Over 100 miles an hour.
Tim Brown says just shoot it.
Over 100 miles an hour.
Tornadic hail. Oh, definitely over 100
Make a
miles an
meme
hour.
about it.
Matt with a psychotic smile.
Do you want to fire this one?
No,
You don't want the honors?
no, you're doing it. I'm neutral.
You want to count down?
3, 2, 1.
Oh, you want to come around this way?
You're gonna have to try.
I'm gonna
again.
check my
Don't
face
Come on.
for fracturing after that one.
Yeah, seems like that was weak.
He just pulled the
That was
Noah.
weak. So tell us about the Euroshield product, Matt. What do we see here?
We see a ball of ice compressed across the surface. If I touch it, it would melt because my finger is warmer. I don't know what else to say. There's nothing that happened. It is in perfect condition.
Wait.
I'm a little upset about
for
it.
it.
Check. I'm not upset about it, but I mean, you can't even. It's still interlocked. It's fine.
Are you saying
I think that is the big thing. Is the interlock.
It's looking like Euroshield's impervious to the hail gun.
That's the big one. Did it change the interlocking feature or compromise where it locks in to help retain its overall integrity? And
Now,
there's
the
nothing.
installation instructions told us that we're supposed to put a bead of sealant in that interlock
No.
anyway.
No, on the rake, just so it doesn't blow over.
Only on the rake. You gotta sit on this side.
So are you saying
This is your product.
All right.
You're gonna sit on this side. I will sacrifice myself for this.
Even though it wasn't sealed, and I don't know how far from the rake it's supposed to be sealed in, but let's say we just hit the rake. It still didn't disengage.
From an interlocking point of view, the weakest part of a roof is going to be when you have the prevailing winds trying to pull apart shingles at the rake. No matter what kind it is from a wind perspective. That will, two things. One, if it can get under the shingle, and then also if it can get in between at the rake. So we do specify to basically glue the seams at the rake because we are looking for a roof that withstands anything. We're trying to do something different, and so when we do something different, it means gluing the seams. So to actually glue those blocks together at the valleys and the rakes, because that's where you're going to have ice and you're going to have wind.
But so look at where that shot. Look at where that shot was, though. Okay, you hit it right at the interlock, right between two tiles. I get it. This is a full tile, right? But you're kind of between the edge of. You're at the thinnest part. When we did that on some of the other tiles, that's where it really showed its weakness, right? So we kind of targeted what the other failures were, like what their weaknesses were. We targeted on the first shot on this thing, and it didn't fail, which is impressive, right?
Yeah, look at it from some of the tri-laminate asphalt shingles that do really well, except for certain pockets where you've got a little bit of air behind them, and then they're in trouble. This, a little bit of air, well, it slightly moves.
And we should note this was not installed by a licensed contractor, right, Matt?
I'm not a licensed contractor. All right.
The audience is asking to run it back. Can we run it back?
Oh, we're gonna shoot a few of this. We're gonna shoot a few of this.
Just shoot the same place the next 15 times in a row.
The confidence is just pouring out of Leslie. Let's go.
Boring because I can't break it.
You can still shoot. Matt, you can still shoot shit at it though.
I can shoot.
I do have a question. From my side, I do have a question. Here at the National Claims Institute, you do have the opportunity to test a lot of different shingle, a lot of different tile, metal. You do a lot of here, okay? In your opinion, from what you've seen thus far with the Euroshield product, do you find it to be a superior product than what you've seen in the past? And I'm not just talking about hail. I'm talking about when it comes to wind resistance, installation, price. Is it worth it, in your opinion? I know that it's kind of, you've got the owner right behind you, but
I'll cover her ears.
But I think it's a fair question because of your reputation to ask what your thoughts are overall on the product itself.
I can tell you.
Take a drink first.
If I didn't like the product, I would say it right to her face. I do that to a lot of the vendors in this industry. I point out the bullshit that's there, or I try to help resolve some of the issues. I want this on my house. There's nothing else in this room I would want on my house. This is an easy to install system. It is clearly well designed. It is going to last just about anything. The only thing that I don't like about it is that it smells like a tire store for about a month. Outside of that, and it goes away. It goes away. Once it's done smelling like a tire store, it's out.
I have one question.
Yeah.
Are you saying this shit works?
This shit can't break the shit, meaning that shit works really well. Man.
Let's rip it again.
Run it back.
Run it back.
Run it back.
Put it in the same hole.
Run it back, man.
Pump up the pressure.
Come on, John.
Pump up the jam. Pump it up. We need hype. We need hype music now. We need. What
do you guys think? Should I pick this up and try to use it or no?
20 years.
Who gave the marketing guy the nail gun? Your drill? What is that?
Caribbean.
Yeah, it's a nail gun.
Hey, John, go.
So I have a question. How long have you guys been manufacturing this?
23 years.
23 years. Yes. Okay. Have you done any research and development activities in the last few years?
Absolutely. It's
You're gonna need to make it.
it's something where, like I mentioned, if you're in the synthetics industry, if you're going to make it and not die, not go bankrupt. Okay, there we go. Yeah, if you're going to make it in the synthetics industry,
Yeah.
You have
I
to
want to
evolve.
disengage that
We
seam
are
still.
to a point though where a few years ago we improved our interlocking system on our.
Come on, Pat, move your traps. Just fucking with you.
When we first released our basics, we had a pre-applied sequence, and it is extremely difficult at the factory to apply a sealing strip that's dumb enough to sit around in a package for a few months and smart enough to then adhere to a synthetic, a polymer or a rubber-based shield. It's extremely difficult and get 100% adhesion. It's 90-95%, not good enough. Less than that, clearly not good enough. And so when we first came out with our half-inch product lines back in 2011, we used the pre-applied sealant because we didn't have it figured out how in a thinner product design to get an interlocking system. Because we saw how difficult it was to try and get a pre-applied
Loading back
sealant to
up
be
the
effective.
cannon.
We worked harder to figure out how to get an interlocking system.
That's cool. I asked the question.
And Matt's determined to get these interlocked
There is in Canada.
pieces? What are we calling
We
them?
do take advantage of that.
So there's, I'm calling them French cleats. It's a
so
French
it's
cleat
made in
system.
Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Matt's adamant about disengaging the front cleat system on this Euroshield roof, so he's going to aim for the right side there where they lock,
We sell globally from there.
which in theory should be its weakest point, right? Yep.
Absolutely.
This definitely should be the weakest point if there was going to be one.
I think I'm low.
If there was going to be one at this point.
We know who's not the weakest point.
Is he?
Some mixing products.
No, is he protected?
He's got Euroshield. It's fine.
I'm good.
He's gonna push the shingle.
It's not gonna.
I'm gonna hit to the left of it.
Drywall or anything.
Well,
We're good.
watch your feet.
Just.
There is so much. There is so much confidence in your product that you.
I'm worried about
Trust
his
me, I
knees.
stayed at a Holiday Inn last night. Okay, we're good.
That's risque. Yeah.
He already has.
Matt, this now belongs to
I'm a
you.
La Quinta kind of guy myself, but
With that.
Everybody got that on camera, right?
yeah, only premier accommodations. Yeah.
Remember La Quinta when they had like the Nintendo is what their big draw was when I was a kid. Like we stopped there on like a family trip because they had Nintendo on the TV. I don't know, it was just me.
Because the reality is, the hair would break at the edge anyway.
If I can't break that seam with this, then it.
Where are we at on the PSI on this one here?
We're at.
You realize
we're
you're
at
not
80.
plugged in, right?
So we're at 80. So we're over 100 miles an hour on this one, everybody.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Nailed it.
Nailed it, perfect.
Back it out.
Did it disengage? Did it bounce out at all?
Nothing.
Why?
There's no way.
You compressed it into itself.
I
Where do you
know.
expect it to go?
Shush.
I mean, it's still interlocked. I had to like pop this out of the lock.
I have to admit, that's pretty impressive.
So hypothetically, if somebody
Like I pulled this out of the interlocking feature to make that come out.
Euroshield, indestructible.
would that
Good luck with the.
Is that a Super Bowls or something?
That's pretty impressive. Wow. Gotta give credit where
And everyone's baffled, folks.
You really is. It's an amazing.
Oh, bye. Eagle view.
Real in the house.
See you soon, man.
They're running out. See you later. See you, roof come back.
Yeah, I'll see you. Definitely. All right, chill. We got one mic.
Eagle view out.
Can we do your 15-year-old?
Good to see you again.
Mike, can we do your 15-year-old? We do your 15-year-old one? Hey, Matt, can we do his 15-year-old piece first?
Oh, sorry.
Let's do a 15-year-old piece here. I agree.
So are you going to Puerto Rico?
No, I'm a single parent. I gotta go home. I've been gone all week.
Yeah.
So,
I'm not going either.
Will and I thought it wasn't gonna be till Monday, and yeah, then it was gonna be 2 weeks out.
Denise, we good on
He
this?
was talking about maybe leaving this week.
Me and Mike good on this? Can you see us on that one?
Asked you after.
I don't know. Where do you want to be on that one, Mike? Yeah, we're good. I'm good on that one, so. Cool. Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, that sounds good.
What's up, y'all? What y'all think about the event? Caleb with Oberg Roofing. My guy Josh with iRoofing. Look at that brand. All right. I mean, it looks remarkably similar.
Stop showing off my sweet body.
Yeah, and by brand I mean Pax. Say what up, bros. Dope.
Nice.
We got the media crew. We tip our actual and proverbial hats to them. They've done a great job today making all this happen.
Who's it saying is ugly? Tim. Hey, Tim, listen. I'm the ugly.
Oh,
I'm claiming the ugly guy.
bro's coming in hot with ugly roof.
You got me and Ty, but I'm the ugly. The ugliest guys you know.
Hey.
Yeah, but as business owner too, you gotta like focus.
Laser focus. Everybody, this is his product right here, put his name behind it. Weather weld, so let's see how this is going to be with a 15-year-old flat roof. Unlike your traditional flat roofs with your bid-mod stuff like that, this is a one seamless piece on top of your flat roof. So you do not have any seams in this whatsoever. It is one single piece that is going to go over there. So this right here was actually cut out of the roof over 15 years. Or 15 years you applied this on.
Well, it was cut out about a month and a half ago of a roof that's over 15 years old.
So we're going to give this a shot, see what the hail impact is going to be on a flat roof. I think we all can agree a 15-year-old piece of flat roof anywhere else would definitely not hold up. Correct. To rain.
I don't know of any other product in the world that you can put on a roof for 15 years and not show some kind of damage. So
Yeah.
let's see what it does.
I'm going to tell you the same thing that I told Euroshield just a few minutes ago, which is I appreciate the fact that you're willing to put your name behind something like this. You know, a lot of manufacturers, we can't even say the name of the product that we have out here today because, hey, liability, no one wants to say it, but someone like you, Euroshield right here behind us, who are willing to step in and say, hey, listen, this is my product regardless of how it turns out. I think that should be
Well,
appreciated.
I think that and I think we'll agree that we're not going to put a product out of the market that's going to, that we're not confident in, that hasn't lasted, that hasn't went through an experiment. So that says a lot.
Yeah. I love your confidence. I love your confidence. But like, God, I knew that wasn't it.
This one
So,
is.
I love things like that.
What's the name of this product again? Weather Weld?
So the name of this product is Weather Weld. That's Weather and then W-E-L-D. You can follow them on Instagram at Weather Weld. They also have a repair product for roofers called Ultimate Roof. So if you love this product, you can actually repair roofs with it with Ultimate Roof. I have tested it personally, so I do know that it does work. But yeah, Ultimate Roof and Weather Weld are the name of these products right here.
And who created it?
This is right here, Mike Jones, right here. He's an owner and president over at Weather Weld. So
Say what's up, Mike.
Say again?
Say what's up.
What's up, guys?
Hey.
I'm just telling about your product. The repair product is still Ultimate Roof.
Ultimate Roof or Weather Weld in a bucket's available to contractors across the country to be able to make repairs that are designed to last for a lifetime, just out of a bucket. So gone are the days of having to patch roofs over and over again with plastic.
This guy has Instagram.
They want to know what it's made of.
Fiberglass, a long strand fiberglass that's 2 foot long intertwined together, and asphalt emulsion.
Wow. All right.
Creates a roof designed to last for a
From
lifetime.
the bottom,
Say again?
this is a mod bid cabinet.
Base sheet, Weather Weld, white coat coating. This is about 10 years old.
But I gotta go around this way. I'm working for the feet.
What questions you got? Come on.
I mean, my questions are more towards trapped moisture issues and things along those lines. It has nothing to do with the products. All right, here we go.
Cool.
Okay.
Where we at here on the PSI on this one?
At, going back to 60.
Please crank that up.
Thanks, Candace.
All the way.
Mash that heart for the boys.
All the way. I mean, it does have a Euroshield behind it.
And it would have plywood behind it if not.
I think maybe the Euroshield could tap in some shit. Should we take it off the Euroshield at second thought? Okay.
What are your thoughts on why the Euroshield? Think it's going to bounce because of the rubber?
Hit it one time.
God,
It's not a fair test to that. It's not a fair test.
Whatever you want to do.
It's my fault. I nailed it right into it.
Just hit it one time.
Yeah.
Hit it one time. Come on.
Hey, Matt, just hit it. He's saying he owns it.
Look, it's going to be on plywood anyway.
I mean, if he did that,
Hey, hold on.
Well, my last point is this is an easier test.
Yeah.
it's an easier test.
Yeah, the rubber's going to absorb it for the
Oh,
Euroshield.
yeah, we don't pull it off. I was thinking part of it is the rubber bouncing it back off of it.
No, it'll actually
Okay.
just fit in.
I was never very good at this whole math thing.
Right.
Much better than this. Just give me something, pick it up, put it down.
Get back and put it down! Down!
Chop all the bridges out.
Get down!
Take it off. I think Euroshield already proved itself on this one today.
I want to see an old St.
I want to see the world's greatest roofer kind of try to skateboard on these little floor dollies with these fancy shoes. That's what I want to see.
These little fancy
If y'all want to see TJ skateboard on the roof dollies, drop it in the comments. Trying to get some viral content. It's been a while since Matt swung a hammer. I'm just kidding. Fancy and shiny. They love your shoes, bro.
Just the PA, guys. All right.
All right, everybody, here we go. 15-year-old, over 15 years old, piece of Weatherwell flat roof product. Right here, the owner, Mike Jones, right here with us. Over 15 years old. We are at well over 100 miles an hour on this one right here.
A little leaky.
I gotta fill it back up. I got a slow leak.
This is a flat roof product right here, over 15 years old.
The coating is 15 years old?
This is 15 years old.
So they cut the product out of an actual roof.
And then you put the coating on it. So the coating itself isn't.
There is no coating on this. It's uncoated.
Matt's confused.
It's not a coating what you're selling. This isn't a coating?
It's fiberglass and asphalt emulsion. Now, in Title 24 environments, it would get a white coating. This was black. Does that make sense?
So you're calling the topping the coating, but it is a...
This is a fiberglass reinforced membrane. Spray to plant. Yes.
Doesn't that make it a coating?
It's considered a roof system or a coating.
So this is itself just a roof system. There's no other roof system below it?
Correct.
I got you.
There we go. One seamless square on there. No seams.
Got it.
What we have, man? 80. Over 100 miles an hour on this one.
82.
82.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, that was some pressure on there.
I felt it.
That was crazy.
That was a real test right here. Hold on. Look, can we see us on that one? Where we at? Holy shit.
Anybody got a sledgehammer?
Yeah.
Damn, this is... Matt?
Oh, wait a minute. It's similar to that, so it's probably not from the hail.
What are your thoughts?
I don't see a mark. I'd like to wait till it's dry fully, just because it's dark. It's gonna be hard to see.
Well, you can take it off and...
Why don't we take the back off? We hold up to this camera here now.
Replay that. Here we got it in slow motion, guys.
So we see that right there? Hold up to these two cameras behind us right here.
They got hit right around here. I don't see anything
There
on this
comes.
surface.
Bang.
Sometimes they end up having a back on the bump or a bump on the back surface.
Woo.
I don't feel anything.
Call it what it is.
That's crazy.
That's impressive.
I'll call it is. That's impressive.
Huh?
How thick is this? What are the fibers made of?
Fiberglass?
You can see the
All
fiberglass in there. Wow.
fiberglass? Correct. There's no asbestos in this?
Nope. Get a good
Euroshield got asbestos in it?
I can only tell if I taste it.
There's a taste to asbestos. It tastes like cancer.
What are your thoughts here, man?
There's nothing here. I am a little bit confused on what this product is, and I really want to spend some time talking to you about it.
What you should do is listen to this bull.
Somewhat
I
unique.
agree.
Yeah, I think next Wednesday he could be a guest.
Give your age.
Can you be here?
All right, so the next one though is a coating.
Oh, yeah,
That
yeah.
one's used as a coating,
Right,
right?
hang on. Weatherwell itself, that is Weatherwell on its own.
All by itself.
Yes. Now, when it needs to be, that's how it's sprayed. It's sprayed black. Now, when it needs to be coated for either Energy Star or Title 24, then it gets a coating on top of it. Meaning it gets a coating rolled or sprayed.
That is a
That is Weatherwell. That's painted white for Title 24 in California.
have a mod bit caption.
It's a new roof system, so you can't attach a new roof system directly to a deck, to a plywood deck. It's gotta float. So that's a mechanically attached inverted cap sheet to a, that was to insulation.
Built-up inverted cap sheet is crazy to me, but okay. Why don't I just use a smooth one?
Because all
right.
I mean, we can go through it if you want to understand that.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah, so on a plywood deck, you want the cap sheet to buff against the deck instead of have the movement of the plywood on a plywood deck move against the base sheet. So you get 5 times the life out of a built-up roof on the base by buffing against it behind it than you do running a asphalt-based sheet over the top of plywood. It's called a buffer. So in pretty much all Western roof systems installed in the Western United States over plywood have an inverted cap sheet. That's an actual roof system. So is this.
So it kind of looks like it's burned almost.
What do you mean burned?
Like
There's a
after it gets hit like that. I don't know. I
That's
guess
actually, so that was adhesive attached to a dense deck.
really.
This is dense deck here?
That's the adhesive.
Okay. So there isn't a base sheet under this.
There's a cap sheet that was laid down to the insulation and leather was sprayed over.
They didn't put a mod base sheet down.
it's an
They put this inverted on top of dense deck.
We got the knives coming out, folks.
Attached in a spot pattern, which you can see the adhesive. Because we can't solidly attach a roof, or you can't solidly attach a quote-unquote built-up roof directly to a deck, especially plywood.
Unless you use a base sheet.
You have to use a base sheet. You have to use a buffer sheet over plywood.
All right. So the fact, okay, I'm with you. So this is applied as a coating system
Over existing roofs, or in new roof applications. So it's classified as both.
But this one
It's a new roof system. That's a weather-well new roof system.
it had an old roof on it, and then you put
This
the
was a
weather-
brand new.
You put it-
This is a
you guys-
brand new inverted cap sheet.
Okay.
If you want to see the video of the install, brand new inverted cap sheet, glued or spot attached to a deck.
Okay.
Weather well sprayed over the top of it. And the weather well dried to meet Title 24. You paint the white.
I got you. All right. So you guys installed the mod.
It's not modded. It's a standard cap sheet. Not modified. Just standard G2 cap sheet.
I got you. So it's not modified. Okay, let's shoot this thing. I don't know why I'm using this on you.
It's okay.
Probably should have been here all night.
We already shot that one.
No, we shot that one. I mean, it's the exact same thing.
So this is still 15 years old
I see
though.
something on that more than that.
it's 12.
Because of the color.
This is over 10 years old.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It takes 4 to 5 days.
That's definitely true. We can see that.
Yeah, that's a
Shake.
you already did it. It's already proven it's weather well.
It's the exact same product with a white coating.
Exactly.
Thoughts, Matt?
It's like the video show. When I was walking in,
Your mind is
I think it's just. I think there's a misunderstanding. Like I'm misunderstanding. He's misunderstanding exactly what it is.
so maybe I could. So
The issue is that, you know, in building code, there are categories for certain things, and one of the categories is coatings.
Yeah.
I feel like this would fall under that category because it doesn't seem to fit anything else.
Okay.
do you think?
It's used as a coating in 99% of the application over an existing roof. And then for a new roof system, this is a new new well and Class A. And
Sure. Yeah. Right.
Cool. Right. There's no difference between that sample and this. Besides, this was installed as a new roof system.
Where we are stuck, I think, is it a coating or is it not a coating, and what?
The cool thing is it's classified as both. This
Yeah.
is a new roof
Okay.
system, and it's used as a coating over existing roofs. That's the beauty behind Weatherwell, is you get the ability to have both.
How is it applied, Mike? How do you even get this on there?
Like, so if you're starting at the deck, metal or wood or concrete?
New roof?
Yeah, new roof, brand new.
Let's just say it's over insulation with dense deck, for lack of a better
Okay,
term.
okay.
You're going to spray Weatherwell. This was designed over plywood.
So we have 5.2 inches of ISO. We're putting
Correct.
the dense deck on
You're
top.
going to screw a dense deck
Right.
on top,
Right, and adhere it.
And our new system sands the base sheet. So
Okay,
tape the
so
seams,
it's-
spray
this is
Weatherwell
the
directly
top?
over dense deck. Correct. This is the top.
This is the
It
bottom.
does need a cover board though.
So Like what? I'm just.
Put it directly on polyiso?
Say again?
Can you put it directly on polyiso?
You could. I get issues with NRCA's Bulletin 8, which is the stagger requirement. We don't need it for a fire rating like everybody else does.
So
For us, it's just
why is this
But I put on this
upside down?
because they'll.
Yeah.
Okay. This could be changed out with a standard G2 base sheet.
Okay.
And have the same performance.
Okay.
It just so happens that the UL for that system ran over plywood. Because once you do plywood, you get all the other assemblies because it's combustible.
Sure.
So over plywood, the UL for it calls for an inverted cap sheet.
Okay.
And all Western new roofs over plywood have an inverted cap sheet.
Okay.
How is it applied to, like, how do you get this under there?
So it's spray applied. So you spray the 2 foot long fiberglass strands through a patented machine.
Sure.
Add 30 gallons, so 16 pounds of glass, so a quarter of an inch thick mat, simultaneously sprayed with 30 gallons of asphalt emulsion. Creates a seamless roof that literally, like you saw that cinder block in that video.
Right.
So the same thing that we spray onto a roof can be installed by hand out of a bucket.
Okay.
And to be able to encapsulate anything that you can imagine.
Wow.
So literally a seamless roof from the top of a parapet wall to the bottom of the drain. Or over an existing roof, like on metal, start at one end, make it seamless all the way to the other.
Well, how are you putting this together? How are you putting it together? Is it coming one big 10-foot roll? I mean, what is it?
It's spray applied. So we
Just
bring
spray?
6,000
Even
gallons.
the fiberglass?
6,000 gallons.
Spray do you have to coat the duct tape or anything like that on rooftop units?
Correct.
So we make just like a spray.
We make everything one seam, just like spray foam, just not spray foam. It doesn't fail, and it's
Does it have the same kind of rules?
rules is what
Like around ducting, things along those lines.
kind of. So you turn it on and off. So over an existing roof,
Very top,
we combine the fiberglass and the asphalt.
right there, very front, right there,
And then
on
on
off.
top of it, you paint it. In Title 24, you paint it with gravel. You vacuum the loose gravel, spray leather well directly over the gravel, and then you paint it silver or white to make whatever energy you need. Over metal, like a portable classroom or a modular, you just go from one side all the way to the other. And you literally make it one seamless piece. So inside of it is 2 foot long fiber sheets. It's all joined together. And that's where it gets the strength. But feedback. You'll need the ability to encapsulate something with all one seamless piece.
Without having to have any kind of a food filler or anything.
It literally takes anything you could imagine and makes it one seamless piece. So this is that assembly. So spraying vertical walls, whatnot. So that's what we're looking at there. This had a insulation that was screwed down. This is a fiber board underneath here, not a Densec. It was before we added Densec as a rating, and that's the reason why it lasts so long. So this is an actual roof sample. If you want to test it, we can.
It looks a hell of a lot better than spray foam.
Spray foam is the worst thing in the freaking. Does that make sense? Does that make more sense?
I'm following you now.
Yeah.
It was,
So formulation hasn't changed in 34 years. Say again?
but it's 15 years old. I'm still following you.
Yeah, we don't need to test this. We've already tested that. We can. It's up to you.
The benefit of testing this is because of the color. So I might be able to see some of the asphalt so quickly do break this, and I have a magnifying camera that we can throw on it. All right, so I would like to hit this.
Let's do it.
And it already has a very severe hail rating.
So someone's asking, how is it a coating? How is it not a coating if it's sprayed applied?
It is a coating.
It is a coating.
Coating and a new roof system. Both.
Best of both worlds.
Correct. Which is the first roof on the planet that was able to be used in a new roof application and a coating both.
It's impressive.
Do you have the nails?
Very interesting.
Yeah, where's that shooter?
Ooh, let's not derail up, Matt.
Anybody else want to go?
All right, Erica says, okay, let's shoot the shit. And we're off. We're going to get it loaded up. Get the hail popped in there. You know what I love about this? There's no laydowns here. Patrick coming with the tough questions. Matt coming
The
in.
more questions that you ask, the more you're going to like weather. And that's the feedback that we get from the customers. Because most roofs in the commercial market last between 8 and 12 years, and they have to be removed and replaced. So that question, our customers ask us tough questions. How much money do you know? We're a show me. Nobody else has what it takes to bring in a and shoot hail at you. Everybody's testing new stuff. And that's where I say I put my money where my mouth is. And we as a company put our money where our mouth is.
It's a hot take.
So that's my challenge. I would love to see all these samples and all these products here for anybody. Bring out a sample that's 15 years
What
old.
product would you like to see specifically?
Whatever
You don't have to answer.
You send your best product to me at my office, and I'll pay to get it.
Where do you want it sent?
Say again?
Where do you want it sent?
My office. Go to leatherwell.com and send it to me.
Bang. There you go.
Yeah, we don't play around.
So, Matt, I'm gonna have a question for you as you're setting this up here. Okay.
Sorry, I can't get out of the way.
Good for this right here. We've got my camera set up right there. After, not a lot of people understand, I think, what a laser product would be. This property, there's a lot of misunderstanding. Maybe you could break down what your thoughts are of what this product is and your initial thought on it, because it's a very unique product in my opinion. That's okay.
Yeah, so,
In this case, well, we got 3.
all right, so it is confusing because
Look,
it is
I want to do a pre-screen.
So,
I want to do a pre-screen.
according to building code will fall under coating, but it is also
Pull it
it
back.
can also be its own membrane. It might even fall under a built-up kind of a designation, possibly. Correct, he says. So it could be a built-up roof or a coating. You could use it in either case, which does make it unique. I'm really intrigued by it. Looking at the photos, the acrylic coating has to hold up though for this to work. Is it waterproof without the acrylic?
Yes.
Really?
It's used in pond linings.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's used in pond linings for lakes, reservoirs, golf courses.
Let's take a look. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. We call it seamless roof encapsulation.
Wait. I want to do a pre-screen of what it looks like.
Quick pre-screen coming from John.
Explain to us, John, what you're doing right here, if you could.
So just to put an effort in this, I've got a 1,000-time zoom microscope here. Do me a favor, walk this up to the live camera, okay, just so they can see the screen, right? 'Cause what I'm doing is I'm going to do a pre-screen of where we're going to
Right
shoot
in
it.
there.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is we're recording this, and we're going to pre-screen it. It's kind of what the material looks like. Right here. But it's videoing my phone, so I'll have all of this, right? Right, so this is a 1,000-time zoom. So we're going to look at it before and after just to see, once it takes the hit, what does this 1,000-time zoom look like, right? I've already focused it in. He's looking at my phone up there. I've already focused it in. We're good to go there. So we're just kind of overall surfacing, looking at the area that we're going to hit with hail, and then we'll look at it after to see it change it all after the hail. So this 1,000-time zoom gives us like one of the best looks at this overall product beforehand, just to see what we're looking at beforehand and see does it look different afterwards. Then we get a
They're giving it the business.
Go ahead and bring my phone back, and we'll go ahead and pop this thing with hail. Let me take a look at it here.
Sir, yes, sir.
You can see, right? Like, see, it's focusing, ready to go. Like, go up. We're gonna go right here because I think
Take into account that that's a dirty sample.
we're gonna take this picture, right? This is what it looks like when you're 13 and you get acne.
Kind of
here.
spiral around.
We're gonna take a bunch of photos here.
Do we have any 13-year-olds? Oh,
Yeah.
I don't think we should solicit that.
we wanted to see what.
Based on the
And I don't
material,
think you
I would
should-
anticipate it's probably going to be concentric ring type damage if it gets damaged.
Okay, so look at this.
I think that's pretty.
Okay,
I think it's pretty clear. Yeah.
look at the hairline fracture right here.
All right, there is a
Right, there's just a small one there. I don't know if it's from the hail, but let's take that.
where we're hitting.
Right, but that's pretty low. We're going right
We
here.
haven't shot this one.
Right, I know. I'm just saying, like, that already exists.
Prior.
Right, that's prior. Like, we just want to find those things prior just to see what's going on there. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Look at my phone. State Farm's calling right now. That's funny.
That's impressive.
7:30 on a Friday.
What? Like, come on, right? Like, let's go here.
All right,
All right, that's good. We got a lot of shots out of it.
yeah.
Now, don't move anything. Put it in place.
John, I'm gonna have you stay right here. Mike, can you come over here?
I'm gonna try to hit direct between those black dots.
Where'd I put down my? Oh, never mind. I know where it's at.
Right here. So what we've got here, folks, is we've got this is a piece that is a little over 10 years old. So this is not something that's coming fresh off a line or anything. A little over 10 years old. It was cut out of an existing roof, John.
Cut out of existing roof, so it's weathered. It's had any chance of rainfall, sun, oxidation, all the components that would exist and normally be exposed. What state did this come from?
California from the desert. So
California from
so
the
one
desert.
of
So-
one of the most rigorous climates.
So
in the
no
country.
snow. We can rule that out.
No
right?
snow.
We're ruling out any cold climate
Correct,
stuff.
yes.
Okay. All right.
So everybody, this is the Weatherwell product, the flat roof product here. This is Mike Jones, the owner of the company.
Put a
here.
knee
So
or
put
a
the name
foot on
behind
that
it here.
board to make sure.
A little
it
over
doesn't
10
have
years
any-
old.
See the board down there
John,
where my foot is? Just make sure it doesn't get.
You
big.
went ahead and took some close looks at this, and we're going to go in and look
Yeah.
afterwards.
Risking
We're
it
gonna
all
crack
for you
some,
guys,
correct?
folks.
So all we did was take this 1,000 times zoom right here and apply it, and it gives us the ability to take a really, really close look live on our phone, straight up shots, and we can save these photos to our phone. My phone's actually screen recording too, just so we have a full recording of the
Do you
whole
feel
thing
comfortable
too.
with that, Mike? Do you think it's fair? Do you think it's a
Oh,
good?
100% fair. I have no idea what it's going to do.
So assuming there's no additional damage after taking this hail, how big of a deal is that?
I'd say
That's
substantial.
unheard of.
Matt?
Substantial, I would
That's
say.
never existed in the industry.
Would you say it's? I would say substantial would be the word I would use.
I would agree with substantial. Can we get a favor of substantial is a good word for?
It's not so
Aggressive.
I'm not a fan. We'll talk.
Can you see it, TJ?
Yeah, I got it perfect.
You want to have a leak?
I got it zoomed.
Try to repair silicone. All right. I'm going to be a little bit higher than where I wanted to be when I hit. That's okay.
Not very much.
I took some pretty good.
I got why.
We can agree that there's damage to it. It came from the hail at this point.
What do you got?
And here comes the Colorado.
They said they want 100,000 zoom. You got 100,000 times zoom
Well
available?
over 100 miles an hour.
Hey, whoever wants 100,000 times zoom, buy the equipment and send it to me. I'll do it. Otherwise, this is what you get.
It's not likely to happen in real life.
If I take you to Taco Bell.
Tornado made hail.
I gotta be honest, I made that up.
Or hail is falling.
But I'll take you to Taco Bell, John.
Explodes and throws the hail into.
That's a testimonial in itself right there.
Love how you do
Amazing content.
Right?
Love the Mortal
Ready?
Kombat throw.
3, 2, 1.
Shit.
All right. Who's doing my commentary here?
All right, we already know where it's at, so let's brush that off. Okay?
Mike, you want to take a look at the notes, your product?
I know what it's gonna do.
Okay, right here. We ready to wipe it off? Everybody good?
Moment of truth.
Okay. All right. There's really nothing that I can see with the naked eye.
So let's take a
Right?
look.
Where's your phone?
You got this, TJ?
Yeah, I got it.
Right? Nothing. Okay, so you can definitely see we're in the moisture area. You can see the glistening of the. You see the glistening of the
Ice
right?
particles.
The ice particles, the water on here, and we know we have a hairline fracture somewhere down here that's not from the hail. When we get back up in the area where this actually hit, I just don't see anything that substantiates a question. Normally I'd be looking for like a smiley face, a crest, a circle, anything along those lines. Hang on. Let's go back up here. God, there's just nothing.
I want to see the back of it. No, I'm at the back of the thing.
How does this stack up price point wise compared to other comparable things on the market? Give me a percent.
It's more expensive than a standard single player or standard coating. But the question is, if you only have to install a roof one time that's designed to last for a lifetime, it's got a 40-year NDL warranty, how much does it cost over time? And that's the thing that nobody asks. Because contractors and manufacturers want to make material and put roofs on over and
Sure.
over again. So when we add the life cycle cost of a normal roof that's $4 a foot installed, then you're going to be in the $12 to $15 foot range over a life cycle of 40 years. With this, you spend in a private market, you spend $7 a foot once, and literally you don't have to touch it again. Or in the public market, obviously prevailing wage is a little bit more.
Sure.
But it's the cheapest thing that you can do is install a roof once that's truly designed to last.
So what is the most comparable offering in the market right now, and what percentage more does this cost compared to that?
Figure that you're going to be 50% more.
50% more?
50% more for a roof that's designed to last. You guys are taking
The
off the
hairline is
hard look at
Man said the scrutiny is unreal. It actually fixed the previous damage. I said it actually fixed the previous damage.
self-healing.
Yeah, it's like a starfish, guys.
It's acrylic coating.
Whoa, yeah, Matt, you've already broken one.
Acrylic coating doesn't matter.
Come on. But let's just for the audience sake, let's separate some things here, okay?
Wait, look at the back here real quick.
But let's talk about the application of Euroshield versus the application of this, right?
We are talking
We're
about
talking about a
steep
flat
roof
roof versus a flat roof application. I just want to make sure our audience knows that, okay?
So it marked itself.
Yeah, because
Against
it's
the paint.
chalk here. Turn your back, raise it.
We got more blood.
Can we show the camera here, Matt?
Matt's got the blood, sweat, and tears.
Alright, so we got
We turn around here. I want to show these cameras right here.
Before it's
So what are we seeing right here? So we have pink
Hey, man.
against this wood right here.
So
You want to come on? Would you come on the podcast and talk about it?
Give me
Right now?
No, fuck
Yeah,
off.
100%.
And it has put itself along with some of my own blood onto the back of the shingle.
We made him
as it got
bleed.
nailed into it. So it compressed against that chalk and kind of came off on it. So we know that's where it got hit. I'm looking to see if there's any kind of a bump or bruise or indentation or anything. This appears completely unaffected at all.
Unscathed, folks.
Now, in your opinion, man, you've seen this quite a bit. Now, you don't hold anything back normally. I know that about you. What are your thoughts after seeing this product with the hail test, over 100 miles an hour, flat roof, over 10 years old?
How old is it?
About 11.
It's something.
It's
You want to take it outside and beat it with a sledgehammer? Okay.
I kind of want to.
Dissect it.
It's impressive. It really, it's.
That's why I love what I do. It exceeds all expectations.
All right. So there's always a cover board over polyiso.
Per NRCA, yes. I only do about 5% new construction.
Right.
Majority of what we do is over an existing roof, because that's how, and TJ was talking about it earlier. You want to talk about reducing landfill waste, is the ability to literally put a roof on once, leave the existing roof in place, because 95% of the time an existing roof,
Has a lot of moisture in it by the time they climb out.
if it has moisture in it, then that gets addressed. Off or you vent it. And that's done by a moisture survey.
A lot of those vents don't work that well.
Say again?
Venturi vents are interesting though.
Well, that's the ability. Oh, okay. So moisture vents are awesome. When we turn the roof black and we put moisture vents in it, then that superheats the roof and drives moisture straight up. That's the beauty of leaving the roof black, because it self-dries itself. Now, there's times where we'll weather well the roof that has moisture in it with one-way moisture vents, and it takes 6 months for the water to get out. And then once you scan it 6 months later, then we put the white coating. So that's the beauty of leaving something black, which superheats it, which turns the water into a gas and lets it evaporate.
Now, cause blisters and things. I mean, there's
Sure.
trapped moisture is a problem.
Trapped moisture is a problem.
Trapped
100%.
moisture for a period of time is a problem.
Say again?
Any trapped moisture over a period of time can be a problem. It can cause
Depends. So trap moisture. It depends on if the building is self-thinning or not. So a lot of what we do in the Western climate is over plywood, and plywood vents from the underside. So we don't run across a lot of that. Most moisture in a roof is located at drains and is located at ponding water areas. And those can get addressed without removing a roof from it. Now, it all depends on the moisture scan and the moisture survey that we do. That's the reason why we have an in-house moisture survey team. And then in areas where there's a light moisture, then you can vent it with one-way vents.
There's no rubber in this at all?
Correct.
No rubber?
Straight
So
colloidal asphalt emulsion, 2
not
foot
going to
long
have any
fiberglass.
problem with a Tramex.
So, why isn't this on the market in a more grander scale?
The reason that we don't sell it in the private market is it's expensive. The same problem that you guys have, the same problem that Euroshield has with selling a higher priced product to contractors. We specialize in government construction, where we save compared to bigger companies like Tremco or Garland or Sarnafil, names that you probably heard of, that sell roofs for ridiculous prices. We can give a customer a roof that's designed to last literally for a lifetime for fractions of the cost. So we target the government and school districts and facilities that are they're built and designed to last, and it also saves the taxpayer millions of dollars in the process. So we know who our avatar is. We're very set on who our avatar is, and it would take a lot for us to change it.
Let me ask you about solar. And the number one problem with solar is leaking. Is there something that you can do after you install solar?
Yeah. So and we got the biggest publicly owned building in the United States. It's the Anaheim Convention Center. Our recommendation is non-penetrating solar, so ballasted solar. And when you put ballasted solar over something like weatherlight, you can really beat with a hammer. You don't have any of the issues of going through single ply or coatings or anything like
What's the weight limit on something like that?
Well, it weighs about 1.5 pounds.
No. Yeah, so I'm talking about on top.
Compressive, there is not. Our normal test is 700 pounds without touching. So literally, you could drive a car and a truck. And areas, and say again.
You have.
We do. You saw it. You saw me weather weld the cinder block and then drive on it and beat it.
Yeah.
So literally, we're taking roofs and we're making them stronger than they were when they were new. And then over time, weather will just get stronger and stronger and stronger. But I could take a 34-year-old sample that's super strong in a room like this, but I could set it outside and it gets flexible again.
If somebody wanted a roof, you don't sell this roof other than the government contract.
It can. It would take us a lot to take our normal business to be able to. It would take a contractor. It would take big roofs.
Right.
So here's the deal. If you have a legacy client that wants to have a roof put on their building that's designed to literally last for generations, and they're willing to pay for it, absolutely. And we're looking for legacy contractors that don't sell cheap. Now, you know this, most contractors can't sell anything rather than the cheapest thing. So if you find a contractor like that really wants to put on a roof that lasts, then yes, there's an opportunity. If not, it's a tough sell to be able to sell to contractors that don't understand selling value.
Yeah.
I've dedicated my life to selling value and roofs that are truly designed to last.
What temperature does this re-emulsify? You're saying
It's made at 190 degrees.
so you're saying it will self-heal in the heat of the day, right? Heat
Correct.
Like summer.
Yeah, so I could put a 34-year-old sample out in the sun. That's super hard. You can still beat it with a hammer when it's right now. Put it out in the sun and it'll get flexible. So it gets hard. It's flexible.
So that might be like 120 degrees on the surface, really, right?
I know I had it at 145.
You guys are out in like Arizona and stuff. It's probably might get a little hotter.
We're in really difficult climates.
Yeah.
It's been tested.
Do you know if this would re-emulsify?
It can't re-emulsify.
Northern climates?
Nope, it's been used in Canada, it's been used in Alaska, it's been used all the way down to the Mexican border.
You have to heat it up artificially to get it to self-heal when you do that?
No, it does it on its own. So I can take this sample, which is super hard right now, and I can set this out in the sun tomorrow, even with the white coating on it, and it'll become flexible. If you have a hair dryer here, we can heat this thing up and it'll become
Hair
flexible.
dryer will be enough?
Correct.
All right, so this doesn't happen because hail falls when it's raining and rain will cool it down. But let's say you have a freak hailstorm.
Let's say it's 104 degrees outside and we get hail.
Right.
Sorry, I mean you're loud. My bad. Sorry.
So real quick,
yes.
we're gonna have to end the live.
Yes.
So,
Thank you.
Yeah. So just so you guys know.
Thank you.
But thank you guys for having us.
No, thank you. Hey, thank you for giving me the free publicity live when I just said I'll bring
I want to say
Shingles.
something.
Go for it.
Which camera? are we at?
Appreciate it. Appreciate the press.
Hey guys. So
All right, guys, thanks for joining.